back, folks. We're on the radio at Schooners in Pacific Beach here. And Rock 105.3 with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. It is 6:33. Thank you for showing up and hanging with us. We have entertainment for you here on stage in just a second. First, we hear from our dear friend. Please make her feel welcome. The former hooker, current lesbian, Ruth, 66.
Hey,
good morning.
Good morning. Hi, everybody. Thanks so much. Gosh. Sounds like a packed house over there, Dave.
All right.
We're doing okay on Dave's Bridge this morning, too. It's backed up less than a quarter of the way across the span. If you're heading to PB, by the way, there's no major slowing or traffic problems in the area, as far as I've heard. An Escondido red light stuck on Red Ash Street at Washington. A muffler in the road northbound 5 north of H Street. A stalled bus broken down Palm Avenue on-ramp to northbound 5. And police in hot pursuit of a suspect last seen heading eastbound 8 past Alpine. The person wanted for assault with a deadly weapon. Rock 105.3 traffic's brought to you by Surfside Nissan and Pioe's Restaurant of Coronado with spectacular waterfront dining. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw on the new Rock 105.3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make him feel welcome. Our dear friend from the great Midwest, Haywood Banks.
Thank you, my people. Thank you. Thank you. I understand your joy and awe. Thank you. Thank you. Terrific to be here.
It's good to have you here, bud.
And you look
And I didn't know you had to dress up.
You look good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We have Magnum, we have Brawny Lad, and it's terrific. It's terrific to be here. May I play a musical selection for you?
Would you please?
I will do that.
Yes.
Let us all sing the praises of the pancreas. It has never been an organ of distinction, though it functions day by day in a most convenient way. It has never had the glory that the liver gets. Let us all raise our glasses to the pancreas, just secreting alkaline digestive juices into the intestine just to neutralize the stomach acid that could be remaining on the food. Hey pancreas, you are my favorite organ. I mean that, Dave. Hey pancreas, I can't think of anything that rhymes with organ. Up from the lovely Isles of Langerhans pumps the insulin that regulates the sugar in the blood, and that's why I rank it, and I'll drop a note to thank it. May you never have a cranky pancreas. Hey pancreas, have a nice day. Thank you. Triumphant, says New York Times. Thank you. Oh, you want to hear?
Just keep going.
Oh, just keep going.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're here for you.
Here's a Christmas song. I think, it gets to be April. People like to hear a little Christmas. They call me Frosty. I'm made from snow, a pair of shades, carrot nose. I come alive, it's said. When some brat put this hat on my head. I am Frosty, I'm full of hail, but I no myth, no fairy tale. Ain't scared of nothing, got ice in my veins. But when the sun come up, I'm gonna drip, 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 drip down the drain. Fa-la-la-la, 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 yeah. My dad is a glacier, my mama's a lake, my sister's a snow cone, my brother's a flake. I'm made out of snow, I do as I please. I never stop when the copper hollers freeze. I'm Frosty, I'm full of hail, but I ain't no myth, no fairy tale. Ain't scared of nothing, got ice in my veins. But when the sun come up, I'm gonna drip, 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 drip down the drain. Fa-la-la-la. Fa-la-la-la. A-la-la-la-fa-fa. Yeah, yeah. Will you see that puddle? Hey, what a bummer. Oh, wearing Depends won't get me through summer. Oh, please, Mr. Santa, don't you be a teaser. All I want for Christmas is a great big freezer. Keep me frosty and full of sleet. The temperature drops. I head to the beach. Oh, but there's a one thing that's such a pain. That's when the sun come up. I'm on a trip, 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 trip. Trip, 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 trip. Trip, 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 trip down the drain. Fa-la-la-la. Fa-la-la-la. A-la-la-la-fa-fa. Yeah, yeah.
Haywood Banks. Our guest this morning is Haywood Banks, here live from Schooners on Rock 105. You're looking good.
Thank you, sir.
I didn't get to wear my jacket that has my phone number tattooed on it.
It's a 1-800-TOAST-4-U.
What exactly does that mean, Haywood?
That's my hotline number.
The Haywood hotline.
The Haywood hotline, 1-800-TOAST, number 4, letter U. You can call that and order on Visa and MasterCard, of course.
And the
Life is good, Dave. Life is good.
They can get the albums, let's see, If Pigs Had Wings.
Pigs Had Wings and Treated and Released. Those are my 2 albums.
Treated and Released.
And I have some here to sell this morning.
Oh, excellent. These are the albums that we play.
Blatant merchandising. Shameless hawking.
You'd never know that from the way your phone number is embroidered on your coat.
I'm a reticent man. This is a new song. This is called Perry Had a Pimple.
Oh, cool. New work. All right.
It's kind of an epic song. It's like, you know, the rectum of Ed Fitzgerald. One
The
of those
what?
kind of songs. Sorry, the what? Thank you. Perry had a pimple, was an aconisit. Started out real simple, but the zit wouldn't quit. No one really noticed, but Perry knew was there. It was a blood-pour impaction, a bacterial action. It was just a little redness sitting right between the eyes. But a zit with an ambition is a danger in disguise. Mama said, now don't you touch it and the zit will go away. But he locked the latch on the bathroom door and done it anyway. Tried a little stride, Exa-Smear, a clear a sill. Even tried to execute it, but the zit he couldn't kill. So he pinched it with his fingers and the tongs from near the fire. Then he really got serious with some channel lock pliers. It was a zit. It was a zit that wouldn't quit. Well, in the middle of the night, the zit began to plump, and it swelled up like a water balloon just pumping on a pump. It swelled, it pushed aside the nightstand, it pushed aside the chair. It went right through the bedroom door just like it wasn't there. Down in the kitchen, you could hear the dishes break when it sat down at the table and had a bowl of Frosted Flakes. It was a zit. It was a zit that wouldn't quit. Papa, papa, mow, mow. Well, the action TV weatherman at his Doppler radar screen felt his pancake makeup crack at a sight he'd never seen. So the weatherman called the governor on the governor's secret line. He said, there's a matter of municipal security that you should be aware of at this time. It's a high-pressure center, half the city wide, with what appears to be a teenage boy hanging off one side. It was a zit. It was a zit that wouldn't quit. Well, the governor called the SWAT team dermatologist. With a face like stone, he said, we don't negotiate with zits. He explained the laws of attraction that no man can repeal, like lightning to a golfer, like a klepto to a steal. So they slid the secret weapon out. No zit could deny it was a magnifying bathroom mirror, 17 stories high. It was a zit. It was a zit that wouldn't quit. Okay, last verse, I promise. Well, the zit began to rumble, and we all ran away. And what happened next, post-traumatic stress just won't allow me to say. But it was 2 townships over when Perry hit the ground. And do you know the cost to power wash a small Midwestern town? Now, Perry is on probation till the day that he retires. He can't have fried foods, chocolate cake, or channel lock pliers. It was a zit. It was a zit that wouldn't quit. It was a zit. It was a zit that wouldn't papa, mow, mow.
Thank you, my people. Haywood Banks is with us this morning here. We're live from Schooners. We'll be back with more in a minute here. This is Rock 105. You're with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Man. How you doing, folks? You having a good time here? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Glad to be here with you at Schooners in Pacific Beach. Are there any seats available, or are we full? No.
I think it's
standing room this morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we won't bother encouraging folks to come on down unless they want to stand outside and listen to us have a good time. We're here in Pacific Beach this morning. Here on Hornblende till 10 o'clock with you. How about another big hand for Haywood Banks? Haywood Banks will be back with more. Richard Jenny, who's appearing downtown this weekend at, Rich, is it the new Improv? Yes, the new Improv downtown. Richard Jenny will be with us a little bit later on this morning here on Rock 105.3. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to bring to the show someone who, over the years, has proven himself to be a scholar in many different ways. Not only in biblical matters, but also matters about broads. Yeah. And that would, of course, be our friend and well-known philanthropist, our friend Earl. Good to see you, Earl.
Hi there, Dave. Shut it down. One good-looking broad old. How are you, my little cupcake?
Great. How are you?
Hey there, Chris. Good-looking guy. Good-looking guy. Nice-looking shirt.
Earl, you might want to shake it off a little more next time before you actually exit.
How are you? Huh? Yeah.
Little trouser spotting problem there.
Little.
I didn't notice.
You know that prostate is all
really
all acting up.
I got a prostate problem. I'm sterile and everything. What else? Why don't you just, just
like
pour salt in the wound, my friend.
Yeah, little glandular problem.
So,
You're looking good, Earl.
you ready for a little Earl's Bible Corner? As this show marks a new beginning for Dave Shelley and Chainsaw on your Rock 105, Earl's Bible Corner takes you back to the beginning of time, to the very first guy and the very first broad. This is the story of Adam and Eve.
Oh, boy.
So one day Adam's hanging out in what you call your Garden of Edith. And he says to God, hey, getting kind of lonely down here. Can I get any of those sheep that can't near me anymore? They won't come close. How about making me a broad? And God, he's like, no way, pal. They'll screw up the whole friggin' works.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Hey.
I think that's in the Bible.
Hey, that's why he's God. But Adam, he's really tired of yanking his Franklin. He's pleading to God, man to man, come on, give me a friggin' broad. So God, he says, tell you what, I'll make you a really hot broad with giant Winnebagos. I'm talking about your grade A numero uno sweater puffs, my friend. You know what I mean? Yeah, huh? Yeah, huh? God's gonna dock a couple of Hindenburgs on the earth on the Garden of Edith, my friend. God says, all it's going to cost you is your right leg.
Oh.
And Adam's like, geez, I don't know. What do you give me for a rib? So God does some magic, and poof, you got your very first broad. And get this. Her name was Eve. You know,
Eve?
like the douche. Anywho, God makes the broad, gives her over to Adam, and says, here you go. Here's the earth, all for you. Do whatever you want, okay? The whole friggin' earth. All I ask you is don't eat off this tree. Understand? They got the whole earth, and God says, don't eat off this one stinking tree. So God splits, and Adam decides to go jack around somewhere in the woods. Which pisses off Eve on account of her being a broad and all. She says to Adam, stay here with me. Please, stay here with me.
Oh, yeah, she didn't use that voice.
And Adam says, hey, look, lady, I wear the plants in the family. I'm going to take a walk over here. So he's off in the woods, and Eve's like, well, you know, what am I going to do? I'm just a pin-up broad. I got no place to shop. I don't got any broad friends to bitch about Adam to. I know. I'm going to eat off that freaking tree. Smell that. So Eve, she goes over to the magic tree, tears into it like Delta Burke at the Coco's all-you-can-eat buffet. Lightning flashes, you got your thunder, and God's pulling his hair going, Jesus H. Christ, she ate the whole friggin' tree.
Oh, man.
Just like a broad.
Oh.
Come on. Hey, consider the source. So Adam comes back from the woods, wiping off his thigh, sees what happened, and he says, Eve, what gives? I'm gone 5 minutes and you eat God's magic tree? Now get this. Here's the good part.
Yeah.
This was her excuse for eating the tree. Eve says, but Adam, the snake told me to. It was the snake's idea. And Adam's like, hey, I got a snake right here that said blow me and you wouldn't do that. The story is quite simple. Broads have ruined the whole friggin' world, my friends.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said broads have ruined the world.
Oh, that's the moral of the story?
That's why me and eventually every single one of you winds up sterile and impotent. But it's our own damn fault. God was right. What could we expect from a rib? Because let's face it, and this is my final word on that, Adam was a wimp. A naked, stupid, fig leaf wearing, apple eating, blister footed wimp. I'm Earl.
I never know quite to make out of that, but I know in fact it is Earl's Bible Corner. His interpretation, ladies and gentlemen, the biblical scholar and our good friend, Earl. We got to take a break. It's 5 minutes before 7. We're live from Schooner and Pacific Beach. 5:05. Bear down on 7 o'clock here on the Rock KIOZ San Diego. Dave Shelley and Chainsaw hanging with you. We have the joke of the day, Thesbos. standing by to bring you the good family theater you've come to depend upon live here on stage. But first, folks, my friend with the news, Shelley Dunn.
Thank you very much. It's 58 degrees, cloudy this morning, and then sunshine, 68 the high.
The crowd seems to be chanting nipple.
I'll try to find a nipple story. Not the same. Here's what's up on Rock 105.3, KIOZ San Diego. Two of the Freemen have surrendered. They did that to federal agents yesterday. Actually, it was a mom and her son. The other Freemen continue to hold authorities at bay in Montana. It's day number 19 now. There's a guy in El Cajon who's been arrested for allegedly buying cars with bad checks. He's little Kenny Wayne Clay, who wrote more than $70,000 in bogus checks to purchase only 6 cars. The 32-year-old Clay allegedly used, get this, a false driver's license, and he approached dealerships in National City, El Cajon, La Mesa, San Diego, and Poway.
La Mesa?
It could have been Drew Ford.
Oh, dear.
I know, it's
Dear
bad.
God,
I know.
the tragedy.
We should have warned
Not
Joe.
the home of one better dealer.
That's right. And then from Woodland Hills,
I
police
think that's
say...
where you got your car, isn't it, Shell?
Yes, it is.
Aren't you driving that new Ford Ranger?
Drew Ford in La Mesa, I-8 La Mesa Boulevard. In Woodland Hills, police say complaints from a neighbor about naked people being videotaped in a backyard led to the arrest yesterday of a man and a woman and a citation for a production crew. The naked activity had been going on all weekend long. Marlon Brando will not apologize in public for what he recently said about Jews. The word is he will apologize, but he'll do it in private, not public. Brando's been widely criticized by Jewish groups since last Friday when he said Jews controlled Hollywood during an interview with Larry King. Mike Tyson has been restricted to his home state of Ohio while Chicago police investigate a sexual assault complaint. You've heard about this earlier this week. A 25-year-old woman has alleged that Mike Tyson groped her at a Chicago nightclub Sunday night. She says he fondled her and bit her face.
Oh, is that a turn on?
I don't think so.
Bite your face?
Unless you're like the heavyweight champ.
Man.
That's okay. And then a bizarre case
I'll bet
of...
Ruth has had an old man bite her face. Leave the teeth in.
Cost extra.
Just getting dressed up from her last trick. Finds
Cut
a set
it
of dentures on
out.
her cheek. What the? Oh, that old man with a nightie probably left these here.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Gentle biting is okay on
really?
any body part. Yes, indeed.
Really?
If you want it.
Bit your face?
Not gentle biting. It's not just go over and go, ow. You know, like it's an apple or anything.
That was well done, Ruth.
Thank you.
It was. And then a strange case that ended sadly when an obsessed man gave his ex-boss a gun and told her, "Shoot me or I will shoot you."
I would have shot her.
She did.
Okay, good.
And he's dead.
Good girl.
All right.
Anyway, let's
Given
go to
that
the
choice.
streets. Right. Decided to pull the trigger.
Drove me to it.
Here she is, Ruth, 66.
Thank you so much. We have some minor slowing this morning north on 805 and again from the 52 to Governor. You'll touch the brake light south 15 only at Carmel Mountain Road on the 15. The 5 looks great. In fact, everything else full speed. Working with an overturned wreck landed in the ice plant in the South Bay. South 5 south of Main and Division. Motorcyclist hurt in a crash in Mission Valley. North 163 connector to eastbound 8. Dave's Bridge already cleared out. Avoid the traffic at the 5805 merge. Take one of the coaster's morning, midday, or evening trains between North County and downtown San Diego. Call 800-COASTER for details. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw on the new Rock 105.3.
It's the joke of the day. Players live and stage after Van Halen here live at Schooners. We're on the rock, baby. We're back live on Rock 105 from Schooners in Pacific. It's the Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Radio get-together here for Friday morning at 7:07. There's some sort of municipal rule or law in Pacific Beach that at all times, 24 hours a day, 7 days, 365, the whole nut, there's got to be some cat walking around with an alligator on his shoulder. You know?
All right, we've seen it. All
Hey,
right.
look at
Oh, God.
A nice tongue, huh?
I wish my cats were here.
All right, very nice. Guy here with a lizard on his shoulder. Do you do that thing where you walk around the beach and you charge like $20 for people to take the picture with a lizard on his shoulder? What's that? No charging. Oh, that's very kind of you. That's very nice. If you hold him by the tail, will it fall off? All right, cool. All right. Oh, now he's doing it. right, we got a nice shot of the lizard's digestive system there. Everything's working just fine. All right, we're going to try once again to take a phone call here. This is brand new technology.
The
phone
phone,
calls.
right.
The phone. Here on Rock 105.3. Hello? Is this Noreen?
Hello?
Hi, how are you? You have some friends here. How you doing? Is it Noreen?
Maureen, yeah?
Noreen, how are you this morning?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm doing great. How come you didn't come down here?
Because my baby was sleeping.
Priorities, Noreen. Priorities. Baby will sleep through the night. Don't worry about that. Noreen, you have a message for someone who's here. Is that right?
I do. My husband Bill is there, and it's his birthday.
Bill is here, and it's his birthday. Bill, where are you, buddy? Is that you right there? How old is he today, Noreen?
He's 33.
And did he have to ask permission to come down here? And
Well, he didn't really have to ask permission. He said, I'm going.
oh, really?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I don't think there's anything wrong. I think she just knows who wears the pants in the family. Noreen?
Yeah?
Did Bill stand up so we can all see you there, buddy? I got your wife on the phone here. He's 33 today?
Yes, 33.
Yeah, did he have to ask permission to hit on every blonde that's in the room here today?
Well, he better not do that.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that he is.
Not right.
I think we should all sing happy birthday to him, don't you? Come on, he's 33 today. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hang on, stop. I forgot.
What?
We aren't going to say happy birthday, dear Bill. We're going to say happy birthday, you douche. All right, let's start over. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, that's talent.
That's great.
The most talented listeners in San Diego, the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw listeners. We're taking a break. We're coming back with a joke of the day. Players live here on stage at Schooner's next here on Rock 105. The Rock 105 Dave Shelley and Chainsaw radio show. How you doing, folks? Having a good time? Haywood Banks is going to be back on stage in just a few minutes here this morning. First, we want to say hi to our friend Diana, who's listening at home this morning. How you doing there, Diana?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Where are you?
I'm laying in bed.
What are you wearing?
I heard that.
Diana?
Yeah?
The crowd is chanting nipple to you. So would you do us a favor and flash your nipples for us, please?
Sure.
All right, there you go.
Okay,
There's a player. I have one thing to say to you.
yeah?
All right. Are they really nice nipples? Yeah, like that. Diana, what can we do for you?
Well, I was just calling to say hi to my fiance. We're getting married tomorrow.
And you let him loose? You let him out?
I give him some time with the groomsmen, you know.
One day before the kill and you let him out?
Yep.
He'll never come back. What's his name?
Ezra.
What is it?
Ezra.
Ezra.
Yeah.
E-Z-R-A.
That's it.
Ezra, where are you, buddy? Stand up, make some noise. Where's the groom party? Ezra, there he is. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
So you're getting married tomorrow? Is this going to be a big wedding, Diana?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty big.
Yeah. Are you going on a honeymoon?
Short one and then a long one in the summer.
You're getting a short one tomorrow. Yeah,
Yep.
we knew that.
And for the rest of your life.
Well, congratulations. Isn't that nice? How come you're not here?
Well, I just figured I'd give him time with the boys.
Oh, that's mighty nice of you. Well,
Isn't it, though?
Yeah, it really is. Well, when's the bachelorette party?
Oh, we've already had 2 of those.
You know that whatever bachelorette stuff happened is putting all this stuff to shame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did.
naked men, the whole thing. Were there naked men, Diana?
Well, we had underwear.
Yeah, for a while, I'm sure. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's great news, and hope you have a lovely wedding.
Thank you very much.
All right, see you later.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, well, congratulations, Ezra. Isn't it nice, all you guys who got loose for the day, your wives and fiancés are already checking in on you. It's not that they wanted to say hi, they wanted to make sure you were here. Their next call was to El Cajon Boulevard, don't doubt it. Folks, are you ready for the joke players? We have a full cast for you this morning. The joke of the day players are brought to you weekday mornings live between 6 and 10. This afternoon, the replay on the Todd Kelly Show at 5 o'clock is brought to you by Budweiser. For all you do, this Bud's for you.
Please tell me about the joke. Hear the joke of the day. The joke right
It was morning time on the Turd Farm. That's right, the farm of Ma and Pa Turd and their 2 children. And long before the sun had come up, Pa was busy working on the bills, and by golly, things were tough. So bad were things that, well, Pa Turd was put into a right foul mood. And by the time Ma Turd came downstairs, Pa's mood was so sour that, well, he kind of took it out on poor Ma.
Morning, Pa. Oh, I see you're doing the bills. How's things adding up for this month?
Pa Turd just kind of grumbled and then reaching over and giving Ma Turd's breast a rude honkin'.
I tell you what, Ma, if we could just get these old girls to give milk, we could get rid of the cows.
Oh, God.
Yes, sir.
Not surprisingly, Ma Turd didn't appreciate the crudeness of Pa's joke, but she blew it off and continued making breakfast.
Oh, Pa, I think you're exaggerating. After all, things can't really be that bad.
Can't be that bad.
Exclaimed Pa, and then reaching over. Oh, this is not nice. And giving Ma a poke in the most inappropriate private place, he exclaimed with a sneer,
If we could just get these things to lay eggs, maybe we could get rid of the chickens.
Well, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ma Turd had had enough, so she finished the omelet she had prepared for Pa, dropped it in front of him at the table, and then without ceremony, reached down into his lap and grabbing a hold firmly of his
Flugelhorn.
she announced,
Well, if we could just get this hard, we could get rid of the donkey.
Just then, Ma and Pa Turd's eldest child, their daughter, bounded down the stairs, giddy and full of life, the kind of daughter parents could only dream of. She was their pride and joy, and she greeted them with her traditional hello.
Whoop, Daddy! Whoop, Daddy!
Yes, it was none other than their daughter, streetwalker Twatsky LaRue. Now, Pa, who was still busy working on the family finances, called to his daughter.
Trotsky! Trotsky, darling, come on over here and tell your Pa how much money you made last night. Yes, sir.
Twatsky sauntered over to the table and turning the pockets of her pink hot pants inside out, she apologized.
Sorry, Daddy. No money last night.
Huh?
It was too cold. Nobody was out.
No money? You mean to tell me you didn't have any action at all last night?
Well, not exactly.
Explained Twatsky.
Yes, sir.
I did give Obama waka, 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 waka. Waka, waka, waka.
Go, girl.
Woo! But that was so I could get something warm to eat. Whoop, Daddy!
Yes, sir.
Well,
Okay.
it was then that their young son, pride and joy of the Turd family, Soon to be heir to the farm, young Skeeter Turd bounded down the stairs.
Well, hello, everybody. And isn't it a lovely day today?
But Sister Twatsky recoiled in shock at the sight of her brother and shrieked,
Oh my God! What's wrong with you? You look terrible.
but Skeeter shrugged off the comment.
Well, you must be seeing things. I feel good.
Skeeter sauntered past his pa, who was still busy poring over the family finances.
Morning, Pa. And how are you this lovely spring morning?
I'm fine, Skeeter. I'm just fine. I'm fine. Don't bother me. I'm busy trying to figure out the family.
Yeah.
You know, Judith, freeze! Gee, oh my God!
Pa Turd nearly fell out of his chair. His face turned white.
What the hell happened to you, son? You look like walking death.
This was the second person to comment on Skeeter's appearance and how he was getting kind of bothered by it by now.
What? Nothing's wrong with me, Daddy. I feel good. In fact, I feel real good.
Yes, sir.
I think I'll go give my mama a big old kiss.
And she burst into the kitchen where Mama was busy scrambling eggs, but before he could even greet his Mama good morning, she shrieked,
Oh! Skeeter, darling, what's happened to you?
Nothing's happened to me, Mama. I feel good. In fact, I feel real good.
Well, that did it. Now Skeeter was good and worried.
Gee whiz, Mama. Everybody says I look bad, but I know I look good. I feel good. I feel real good. What does it mean?
Oh, Skeeter, you go and fetch that fancy doctoring book you was always reading. You know, the
Yeah.
one that tells you about your aches and pains.
That's right.
I'll go find out what's wrong, boy. Go on, quick, go fetch it.
Okay, Ma.
And Skeeter dashed away to the bookcase, was gone for quite some time. Till suddenly, he staggered into the kitchen, tears streaming down his beet red face, onto his beet red neck. And sobbing madly, Skeeter threw his arms around his dear mother.
Oh, Skeeter Turd. Well, goodness gracious me. What is it, honey child?
Oh, Ma, it's terrible.
Oh.
Ever since I woke up, the whole family been telling me how bad I look. Even though I tell them I feel good.
Skeeter's ma tried to be brave.
Skeeter, honey. Now you just stop this here blubbering and you tell me what's wrong, big boy.
Well, Ma, I looked it up right here in this doctoring book.
Yeah?
Looks bad, but feels good. I looked it up and it told me what it was. Oh, dear sweet Jesus, why me?
Skeeter,
Ma insisted.
you're frightening me. What is it that them books say?
Look right here, Ma.
Said Skeeter, showing her the page.
Right here. Looks bad, but feels real good. Oh, Ma.
Oh, Skeeter.
I'm a vagina.
Folks, the joke of the day players playing Ma Turd this morning, Chris Boyer. Playing the leering Pa Turd, the chainsaw.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
Your good friend, streetwalker Twatsky LaRue, our chief engineer, Miguel Roundtree. Rich Barra is Skeeter. Ice. 724 on the Rock 105.3. Dave Shelley and Chainsaw live with you from Scooters in Pacific Beach. Now the Dean of America's sportscaster, Cookie Chainsaw, Randall Williams. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you very much, Dave Rickard, Shelley Dodd, Chris Boyer, Rich Barra, Skeeter, and Twatsky LaRue, and hello again, everybody, in the Sports World! 2-1. San Diego is now 7-2 on the season. That's best in. That is the very best, ladies and gentlemen. the very best in the National League. You know, if the season were to end right now, the Padres would be in the World Series. The first ever in April. They are first place in the West, 2 games over San Francisco, 3 games ahead of the Rockies, and the pathetic and woefully hapless Los Angeles Dodgers. Padres Braves again tonight at the stadium. First pitch 7:05. In soccer, we told you last week that soccer legend Pele underwent a vasectomy reversal, and his wife is pregnant. So it obviously worked. At least that's what his wife tells him. Yes, for the first time in years, when Pele shoots, he scores! Actually, they are pretty sure it is Pele's child because she can already feel it kicking. And ironically, like all great soccer players, whenever they have sex, Pele cannot use his hands. And when he's alone, it becomes that much more of a negative factor. Meanwhile, in the National...
If you put your ear to his head, you could hear the ocean.
Basketball Association. The Chicago Bulls won the toxic waste dump New Jersey. They are now 67-9 on the season. They must finish 3-3 in the remaining 6 to reach the unprecedented 70 victory plateau mark. Lakers guard Nick Van Exel faced the press for the first time since shoving that referee into the scores table, for which he was fined $25,000 and suspended for 7 days. To his credit, Van Exel was most apologetic yesterday.
I'm really, really sorry. I apologize unreservedly. I offer a complete and utter retraction. The imputation was totally without basis in fact and was in no way fair comment and was motivated purely by malice, and I deeply regret any distress that my comments may have caused you or your family, and I hereby undertake not to repeat any such slander at any time in the future.
An uncharacteristically articulate Van Exel yesterday. In Ann Arbor, Michigan last weekend, over 5,000 people attended the 25th annual Hash Bash to promote marijuana legalization. Officials say it was the biggest gathering of drug legalization supporters since the Dallas Cowboys played in the Super Bowl. And other sports, David.
That's that guy passing you on eastbound 5.
It is now 7:28 and 5 seconds. This is your Rock 105.3 Sports Network. Oh, my.
There you go. And the chainsaw was brought to you by Budweiser. Schooners this morning here on Rock 105.3. It's the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Radio Show. Thank you for being with us here this morning, folks. We want to say thanks, by the way, to the California Weekly Grand Scratchers. Weekly Grand Scratchers. These are the tickets that if you score big, if you scratch off the right stuff, you get $1,000 a week for 20 years, which is over $1 million. You know that? Someone here today, before we finish up, from the California State Lottery is going to win $1,000. Hold on to your tickets for that. We have folks who are waiting to say hi to us here at the show. 570-1053 is your direct connect. Put you right on the radio here. Dave, how you doing, buddy?
All right, how you doing?
Good. What's going on?
Hey, I just want to take a little time, and you should have a Lisa Zawinski there. I want to say happy birthday to her. She's 28 today.
Lisa Zawinski, where are you, girl? Stand up. Stand up. Edward Banks, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. There's your happy birthday. Oh, they're chanting nipples again. Hey, maybe this will help out. Dave, you don't mind if we all see your girlfriend's nipples, do you?
Well, if Shirley...
Oh, sorry, we lost her connection. I think he was about to say it's okay, Lisa. Gina.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm in the bathroom.
You're in the bathroom where?
At Schooner.
You're in the bathroom here.
Yes, I want to see your nipple.
You want to see my nipple?
What?
What did you say?
I want to see your nipple.
You want to see my nipple?
Who does
I think all the girls do too.
Gina, how long have you been on the phone in the bathroom?
Oh, God, about 20 minutes. All I keep hearing is flushing.
Waiting to request a nipple. Shell, I will if you do. Huh?
No, that's okay.
Come on.
What?
That's okay.
Fair Trey.
I'd hate to see you exploit yourself that way.
Gina, come back out to the show.
Oh.
Come back out to the show, girl. You're going to miss the best stuff. You're going to miss the best stuff. Folks, the man who brought you If Pigs Had Wings and Treated and Released, live with us here at Schooners in Pacific Beach, Haywood Banks.
Oh, the cat got dead. We put him in a box and we dug a little hole. And we covered him with rocks and we picked a couple dandelions, said a little prayer, and we all went off to bed because we mostly didn't care. But in the middle of the night, a dog he started sniffing was a Labrador Retriever that belonged to Mrs. Griffin. And even though the cat was smelly and stiff, he thought it'd be a nice addition to Mrs. Griffin's kitchen. Cause throughout the house got cat curiosities with kitties on her couch and her coat and her colostomy. People gave her kitty gifts, but all a doggy could afford was a cat he dug up with a case of rigor mortis. When the woman saw the cat, there began the pandemonium. The dog dropped the cat and it clunked to the Congolium, sprang back to life right there in the linoleum, shook his shaggy head, down his catatonium from the hall to the counter, and all around the kitchen. Dog was chased by the cat by Mrs. Griffin, past the living room couch with a kitty motif, through the front door screen out into the street. Excuse me. Now old John Duke drives delivery route, and he happened to be passing with a van full of fruit. What are the chances? He missed the woman, he missed the dog, but his face went pale, because in a splat, the cat was guacamole with the tail. Oh, the cat got dead. We put him in a box, and we dug a little hole, covered him with rocks, and we picked a couple dandelions, said a little prayer, and we all went up to bed, because we mostly did not care. Yes.
That's a good look.
You really
There's no
should be
bottom
here.
to the well of bad taste.
Haywood Banks is with us this
Approved by
morning.
Mr. Cookie Chainsaw here.
Yeah.
You need another name. Aren't you? Don't you need like a confirmation name?
I need a fourth name.
Yeah, your maiden name. Cookie? No, Chainsaw Knee Cookie. I think it would
That's
be
right.
listed in the back of the bulletin.
Shecky Horowitz was my original name. I changed it.
Shecky Cookie. That's very nice. Okay. Oh, what was I playing? Oh yeah, I know. Remember the Fly's Eye song? Okay, here.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. Getting eye strain. I think it's probably. Okay, hurry. Shut up! I don't care for that attitude. I'll tell you right now. The money I'm making off this, I don't have to put up with anything. Here we are. I'm looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly's eyes. And you can just buzz off. Well, I think I'll buzz in the front door. I think I'll buzz around the back door screen. Think I'll buzz around your face. And then I'll land on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling. Buzz, 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 buzz. Soulfly. I know, genius. I think I'll land on some horse manure. I think I'll land on the poop du jour. The poop of the day.
Right.
Chris.
Exactly, yeah, I got that.
Hoop of the morning to you.
Yeah.
I think I'll land on a squash possum, and then I'll land on your potato salad. Just cleaning my nails. Well, I get up in the morning when the dew is on the dew, and I date a little maggot named Mary Lou. Someday we'll get married and won't think twice when her kids all look like dancing rice. I'm looking at the world through flies' eyes, looking at the world through flies' eyes, looking at the world through flies' eyes. And you can just buzz, you can just buzz, you can just buzz on. Thank you. That's 1-800-TOAST for you. You know, Dave, the CDs aren't in stores.
So you gotta buy them on the phone.
Stores have standards.
That's right.
That's why you have to. Shut up, Chris.
You
I don't
learned
care
that
for
already.
that attitude, buddy. I'll tell you right now. That is passive aggressive on those drums. But so you have to call 1-800-TOAST for you, my fabulous 1-800-TOAST for you number.
Where you can get, among other things,
Oh, I got T-shirts and hats and
Any jackets like that?
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, how
Garbage
about
bags.
How about Haywood Clothing?
Pardon me?
That jacket right there.
I'm going to come out with a whole lineup. You know, Johnny Carson did it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think, having the purple jacket with the 800-TOAST for you number on it would be probably a big hit.
That's a good look.
Hey, crew. I think, oh, God.
All right. I get
Test. Hello. Is this on?
I'm with
okay. You are really starting to bother me, Dave. I don't know what it is.
My attitude's no good.
I'm going to dedicate this song to you.
All right.
Oh, a mile is 5,280 feet. 5280. 5280. And everybody knows that a foot is 12 inches. 12 inches. Inches in length. That's 63,360 inches in a mile. That's 63,360 inches in a mile. Oh, the average body has 45 miles of nerves. 45 miles. That's 2,851,200 inches of nerves. Inches of nerves. And you are getting on every inch of mine. You are getting on every inch of mine. You are getting on every inch of my nerves. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Haywood Banks. Haywood Banks is our guest here this morning. We're live at Schooners here in Pacific Beach on Rock 105.3. And Haywood is now affixing himself to a kitchen appliance.
This is a Proctor Silex 2-slice toaster.
That's a nice
I usually
unit.
like the crumb tray down position, a little better tone quality, I think, especially if we're in concert like this. And about a 3.5 medium to dark ratio.
Now, this is no joke. He actually is wearing a toaster on a belt and has 2 forks. Forks and... This is not a good look.
Yes.
I mean,
Well,
forks and toasters. This could be dangerous.
he's a professional. He's
All
done
right.
this.
All around the country, coast to coast. People always say, what do you like most? I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast. I always tell them, I like toast. Yeah, toast! Yeah, toast! I get up in the morning about 6 a.m. Have a little jelly, have a little jam. Take a piece of bread, put it in the slot, push down the lever, and the wires get hot. I get toast. Yeah, toast! no secret to toasting perfection. There's a dial on the side and you make your selection. Push to the dark or the light, and then if it pops too soon, press down again. Make toast! Yeah, toast! Yeah, toast! When the first caveman drove in from the dregs, I didn't know what would go with the bacon and the eggs. Must have been a genius, got it in his head. Plug the toaster in the wall, buy a bag of bread, make toast. Yeah, toast! Yeah, toast! Oh oui, monsieur, bonjour, coquette. Croissant et boulevard. Maurice Chevalier, Eiffel Tower. Oh oui, Marie, baguette, bonsoir. French toast! In Chicago, in the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Show, all over San Diego. Yeah, toast! Yeah! Toast. Hey, thanks.
We're coming back with more. We're live from Schooners in Pacific Beach this morning here on Rock 105. .747, we're in Pacific Beach this morning at Schooners on Rock 105.3. Dave Ricketts, Shelley Dunn, Cookie Randolph. And did I miss you, Ruth?
I'm here, though.
Oh, good girl.
Hi.
Our next traffic update here with Ruth, 66.
Thank you so much. We have a great commute underway this morning. Easy to get over to Pacific Beach, no problems at all. Speeds in the 20s in Delmar, South 5 at Delmar Heights. Northbound 805, just minor slowing in North Tub. There's a hot tub on the freeway, South 15 south of Railroad Canyon Road in the right lane, and a power outage working in parts of downtown and Hillcrest from Hawthorne Street north to Robinson and from 163 to Kettner Boulevard. SDG&E on the scene says the power should be back up about 8:30. Rock 105 traffic's brought to you by Dairy Queen. Now through Sunday, every Blizzard-flavored treat is on sale starting at only $1.29. Try their newest flavored mint M&M, cappuccino heat, or fudge Oreo. I'm Route 66 with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw, live from Schooners on the new Rock 105.3.
I believe we are doing another stick-up today, are we not?
Yes.
The brand new Rock 105.3 stickers are available at Jack in the Boxes everywhere. And today, from 1 to 2, at the Jack in the Box in El Cajon. What street is it? Broadway. 140 Broadway? Is it 140 Broadway? 140 Broadway, between 1 and 2. If you stop by there and you get stuck with one of the new Rock 105.3 bumper stickers, we will give you a free patty melt from Jack in the Box. So now, ladies and gentlemen, as much as I hate to do this, I present to you he who calls himself the Deputy Program Director of Rock 105.
Just say it, Rackets.
All right, you're a jagoff. And Bernard Fife.
Thank you.
You got a meeting out of your hand, Bern.
Nip it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Rackets.
They love you, Barn. They're not yelling, "Get off the stage, you idiot." They're yelling, "Barney."
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with more than a little guilt. May I have your attention, please?
They love you.
I
regretfully announce that I will not be presenting the surefire comedy crowd-pleasing Barney 5 Top 10 list.
Thank God. There is a God.
But with every disappointment, there is reason to rejoice. For today, on this momentous occasion, I, Bernard P. Fife, am providing hope for San Diego, hope for America, hope for your children, and hope for the Republican Party.
Are you dying?
Leaving the country.
Just nip it, rackets. You two done. Today, I announce my candidacy for Vice President of these United States. Thank you. The missing link to the dream ticket, Bob Dole, Barney Fife. Thank you. Who would you rather have? Colin Powell, a man named after an intestinal tract.
Yes.
Newt Gingrich, named after a lizard.
Yes.
Pat Buchanan, whose mama wears army boots.
Yes.
Well, Barney Fife's mama doesn't wear army boots. Barney Fife wasn't named after a lizard, and Barney Fife wasn't named after an intestinal tract. Barney Fife was named after a purple dinosaur. Barney Fife. Barney Fife is about leadership. Barney Fife is about 5'7". Barney Fife is about changing things back to the way they are.
Barney Fife is about to get off the stage.
Shut up, Racket. Barney Fife is going to be your next Deputy President of the United States. Sustained applause here. Thank you.
You are such a loser.
Thank you. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Bob Dole Barney Fife Dream Ticket has a lot of work to do. And yesterday, Bob Dole told Barney Fife, the best thing Barney Fife can do right now is keep Barney Fife's house in order. Prepare for the convention by preparing your Rock 105 listeners for the future of America. Therefore, today, I ask you now to take the sacred pledge and be sworn in as official Rock 105 deputies. Please rise and raise your right hands. Up, 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 up.
All right, come on.
Raise your right hands, please. And repeat after me.
After me! After me!
I state your names.
I state your name!
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear!
To listen exclusively. To Rock 105.3 FM. Duh. And if I catch anybody switching that dial, I will make sure they nip it. Nip it in the bud. Nip, 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 nip. Furthermore,
Barney's got bigger nipples than Farrah Fawcett.
I just showed my nippet right there, baby.
Actually, that wasn't his nipple. That's, well.
Furthermore, I hereby pledge my undying devotion and loyalty to the future of America, which is held in the hands of Mr. Bernard B. Fine.
What?
At ease, please sit down. Thank you. Carry on, and gosh bless America.
Now I know how those folks felt on the plane when that guy got up in front of everybody and took a crap on the table.
Nip it, I can beat everything. You know that, just nip it.
I thought you did that, Ryan. Never mind.
Probably better.
Yeah, I know. It's 8 o'clock on the Rock, KIOZ San Diego. Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw with you live from Pacific Beach at Schooners. Hey, thanks for choosing us. We're Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw with you live on Rock 105. Thank you very much. We're in Pacific Beach this morning at Schooners. And if you're listening at home or at work, we appreciate that. Bill, are you with us, buddy? Bill, is Bill there?
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? Bill!
Yeah.
What?
Hey, I'm a Marine. We got some Marines that are UA down there at your show.
Say that again, Bill.
We got some Marines that are UA at your show.
UA? UA meaning what?
Unauthorized bastards.
They're AWOL.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They've lost their post.
Oh, no.
Is this true? True story?
Yeah.
They get shot for that, don't they?
Go to the brig.
Oh, you go to the brig. Is that a fun place? Is that where you meet?
They can stand up and sing the Marine chant. I'll drop the charges.
I see. Is that where you meet lots of new friends in a romantic way at the brig? All right, Bill. We'll look, you know, I'm sure we have a lot of people here who are willing to rough up the Marines here. Yeah. Thanks for your call, Bill. We have Jack standing by here. Jack, how you doing, bud?
Not too bad. How you doing?
Good. Sorry you couldn't make it out to the show today. What's going on?
Not much. Just wondering if you could say happy birthday to my nephew Daniel. He turned 8 today.
And what's the nephew's name?
Daniel.
Daniel is 8 today.
I wonder if you could play maybe President of the United States Pieces.
Oh, golly, he's making song requests.
Wow.
Okay. All right, thanks, Jack.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to Daniel. It's just after 8 o'clock here. We have more from Haywood Banks coming up here in this hour. We have Shelvis with news. And then, folks, the bit which is eventually going to lead to the yogurt hose. The Battle of the Sexes is next here on Rock 105.
Well, good
now,
morning.
folks, please welcome my friend Shelley Dunn.
Thank you very much. This news is brought to you by Drew Ford in La Mesa. It's 60 degrees, a little bit cloudy this morning, and then sunny by the afternoon. 68 the high. You know, it's not going to happen. Here's what's up on Rock 105.3 KIOZ San Diego. Could it have been a failed relationship that led to all this Unabomber stuff? Investigators are checking that out, examining Theodore Kaczynski's failed relationship with a suburban Chicago woman almost 20 years ago.
Oh, they had a big thing going.
Well...
But then there was a big blow-up. Hey! Huh?
They had developed a relationship.
Thank you.
Theodore had developed a relationship with his supervisor at a foam rubber factory. Huh. He went to work there back in 1978. He's not been charged with any of the 16 Unabomber attacks, but they're still holding on to him in Montana. Mike Tyson has been told, don't leave home, restricted to his home state of Ohio while Chicago police investigate that sexual assault complaint. It's a 25-year-old woman who's alleged that Mike Tyson groped her at a Chicago nightclub on Sunday night. She claims he fondled her and then bit her on the face. George Steinbrenner will finally show his face on Seinfeld. The Yankees owner, who's been a faceless caricature on the show for the past 2 seasons, will play himself, quite a stretch, in the season finale. There is romance for Don Johnson. He was spotted in Tiffany's buying some jewels for Jody Lynn O'Keefe. Do you know who Jody Lynn O'Keefe is? Nobody knows. She would be the 17-year-old co-star of his TV series, Nash Bridges. Don plunks down $3,000 for a pearl ring and diamond earrings. Jody thinks Don is the greatest. And there's a horrible, awful battle brewing between Princess Diana and Fergie. And it's over America's #1 heartthrob, JFK Jr., John F. Kennedy Jr. Diana craves the love and affection that JFK has to offer, while Fergie is after him for what? His money. Fergie has told pals that she's out to catch the handsome Kennedy hunk, but first she'll have to get past Di, who's already gotten to know JFK Jr. during her frequent phone chats. Wow, that good.
Diana wants to be JFK Jr.'s man, huh?
Yep,
huh?
or woman.
Does she want to get slapped around in Central Park or something like that?
She's into that.
You can find lots of guys who do that for her.
Let's go to the streets now. Here she is, Ruth, 66.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We have speeds in the 30s now, southbound 5 only at Delmar Heights. The 15 looks okay. A ladder in the middle of the freeway, north 5 south of Las Flores, North County coastline. And northbound 805 heavy now through North Park and again from the 52 to Governor, according to Rock 105 Airborne. South 163 also slows heading into Balboa Park. Wells Fargo Bank customers, remember to look for an ATM with a star system symbol for quick and easy access to your accounts. Your ATM card with star system, it's all you need. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw live from Schooners on the new Rock 105.3.
Okay, let's do it now. Why not?
Let me tell you about the hottest ride on the road today. Drop by Drew Ford in La Mesa. Check out the fine Fords they have to offer. You know what I'm talking about, the Mustang, the Thunderbird, Explorer, or that hot, shiny Ranger, just like the one I'm driving. Yes, at Drew Ford in La Mesa, they offer you the hottest rides at the very best prices, and they also offer an exclusive one better price. That means your purchase is hassle-free because the price you see on the sticker, well, that's the price you pay. And Joe Drew has made it affordable right now because he's discounted each and every car and truck on his lot. What's more, he will give you a rebate on lots of the models, best-selling Ranger included. That's a $600 rebate or 4.8% financing on the Ranger. Here's an invitation you should not refuse. Tomorrow I'm going to be at Drew Ford from noon until 2 o'clock in La Mesa with the Ranger. Tell you all the virtues of my truck and give you a brand new Rock 105.3 t-shirt for the first 105 people who show. Have the new Rock 105 bumper stickers. So when you buy your new Ford, we will outfit it right with that sticker. It's Drew Ford in La Mesa, I-8 La Mesa Boulevard. Drew Ford, one better dealer.
All right, folks, are you ready for Battle of the Sexes? Shall we do some battle right here, right now? Why don't we just find out right now? Now, Rich, the score is, step up to the microphone, son. The score currently
tied up, 6-6.
6-6. And returning now, your battle champion. Do I know who these people are? Tammy. Oh, Tammy. I'm sorry.
Tammy.
I didn't know what Tammy was standing right here.
Let's hear it for Tammy. She is awesome. She's our salvation, ladies. Thanks for showing. Go ahead, Tammy. Show them your nipple.
Tammy, how has your life been since you've been the Battle of the Sexes champion?
It's been a wonderful reign. I've enjoyed it very much.
And how's it been changed? How would you say your life has been enhanced? Would you say that your life has been enhanced by being the battle champion?
Yes, I got a free dinner.
Did you really? Where?
Wow. Planet Hollywood.
So, oh, well, for winning.
That's from us.
I see, all right. And who is our challenger this morning? Step up here, sir. What's your name?
Bill the Tool, Dave.
Bill the Tool.
The one and only.
Okay, let me explain what the rules are here for Battle of the Sexes so you don't blow it, okay? You, if at any time when a contestant has a question before them, if you shout out the answer, they're disqualified from that question. So you need to be absolutely silent. You can boo and cheer, but if we hear any kind of answer shouted out, the contestant is automatically disqualified from that question. So support your side by saying nothing during the question and answer period, okay? You understand that? If you shout something out, that question's out, all right? So say nothing. Get it out of your system now. How many are rooting here for the women today? All right, that was cute. How many are rooting for the guys today? That was Studley. All right, here we go. Let's have total silence now for the question and answer period of Battle of the Sexes. We have 3 questions for you, Tammy. Any guy should be able to answer these. Bill, we got 3 for you. Any girls should be able to answer these. Remember, folks, please, absolute silence now here for the Battle of the Sexes. Question number 1. What?
I said don't screw it up. Come on.
Question number 1. This is multiple choice. What time and channel is the local airing of Baywatch? Is it A, 8 p.m. KTTY, the WB? Is it B, 9 p.m. KUSI-TV, UPN? Quiet. Shush. Is it mate? Or is it C, 7 p.m. XETV, Fox Channel 6? Do you need to hear those again?
No, I think it's C.
C, 7 p.m. XETV, Fox Channel 6. It is, of course, A, 8 o'clock on KTTY. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's B, 9 o'clock, KUSI, TV 51. I'm sorry, we can't give you the answer on that one.
All right, Mr. Toole. What famous company makes a fragrance named Cocoa? What famous company makes a fragrance called Cocoa?
Chanel.
Yes! You are a tool! Thank you. All right. Are you chanting his name, or are you chanting you want to see his...
That's what they want.
Oh, here we go. Question number 2. Tammy, name the manager of the Padres. Quiet.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh. I'm sorry. Shell, would you have known that one?
No, I would not have known that one.
Bruce Bochy. He's the one who's taken us to the pennant this year. Bruce Bochy. Shelvis.
All right, Mr. Toole.
Quiet now. Absolute quiet.
Tell me the name of the tampon that does not provide an applicator. A, is it OB?
Let him hear the choices now.
B, Tampex, or C, Kotex?
Give him the choices again.
A, O, B.
Bill knows that. Why?
You know, I know my applicators.
Bill knows that, but Shell, every man here in this room has suffered the agony of tampons. Thank you. Folks, we have a champion in Bill the Tool. And so, the score is now fellas 7, ladies 6. Bill the Tool, we'll make sure that you get tickets to see them Red Hot Chili Peppers. When they come to town.
Say, Dave, I brought over some goodies for you guys, and
Oh,
Joe from VG's gave us a bunch of stuff. My girlfriend cooked you some brownies.
That's it for Chainsaw.
And for you,
give it right here, buddy.
the big cigar.
Hot dogs. Cigars. All right, thank you, Bill.
VG's Donuts, the best donuts in the world, and they got a maple bar in here for me.
All right.
Oh, I'll take that one.
Shall snag the maple
I know.
bar.
You don't have. He's gonna be crazy.
I know.
Oh God.
All right, so it's 7-6. Bill the Tool will be back to defend his crown next Friday here on Rock 105. We'll take a break. We're coming back with more from Schooners in Pacific Beach here on Rock 105.
There's a new...
This thing working? How you doing, folks? Are you having a good time? Are you getting everything you need? Are all your needs being taken care of?
I think they said they're fine, Dave. They're really happy and they're having a great time.
Let me think. What is the done drink? Let me think here. What is the loosener? The lube. What's the lube? I gotta think. It's vodka. It's vodka.
Well,
I know it's vodka. Couple of vodkas. Couple ice vodkas.
I think you'd rather have 2 highballs and a squirt.
When you see me laying on the bar and doing an inverted margarita, then you know you're going to see the nipple, but that hasn't happened so far today. Oh.
They have a drink special today, Harry.
What's that?
There's a drink special today.
There's a drink special,
It's a
Haywood.
combination of Suave Bola wine and kale pectate.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's a bola constrictor.
And you heard the new hot cocktails on honeymoons, didn't you?
Oh?
It's squirt and cider. Thank you, Haywood. Drink humor. I just can't get enough of it. That's all we got.
Good, okay.
That's all we got. We want to say thanks to the folks at Carmel Highland Ranch who had us out golfing yesterday.
How'd you do?
86 yesterday.
Oh, okay.
86.
All right. Well, that's not bad for the week following your best score ever.
Yeah,
that's good to bring them up right after the diarrhea things.
Yeah, that's
Carmel Highland. That's very good.
That's the Carmel Highland Doubletree Resort who had us out. You work there?
That's me. I'm Paul.
You are Carmel Highland.
I am Carmel Guy.
You are Carmel Highland. Well, it was great. We had a great time. So thank you to the folks for having us out. Folks, turn your attention to the middle of the table. It's now the Dean of American Sportscasters, Cookie Randolph, is here with sports. And Iraq with 543, good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you very much, Dave Rickards, Shelley Dunn, Chris Boyer, Rich Barra, Ruth 66, Haywood Banks, and hello again, everybody in the sports world. San Diego Padres can now consider themselves world champions of baseball. Because in boxing, if you beat the champ, you are the champ. Yesterday at Jack Murphy Stadium, the San Diego Padres knocked off the world champion Atlanta Braves and their ace, Greg Maddux, 2-1 at the stadium to improve to a National League best 7-2 record. 2 games ahead of second place San Francisco, 3 games ahead of Colorado, and the pathetic and hapless Los Angeles Dodgers. Yeah. Tony Gwynn went 2 for 3. He's batting .528. That's tops in the league. After his double in the 4th, he stole 3rd. And Caminiti's grounder brought him home. This tied the score 1-1, setting up the dramatics in the pivotal 5th inning. And we will repeat this because it was so momentous the first time. As usual, I was there with the broadcast call.
Jody Reed at second base, Finley at the plate, Greg Maddux on the mound. 1-1 is the score. It's all tied, and I am sensing something here. You can feel it. Here's the pitch to Finley. It's a base hit. Flannery waving around third, and Jody Reed will score. He scores! Padres lead 2-1. I don't believe what I just saw. I've only seen that happen about 50,000 times before, but I never get tired of it. Just listen to this crowd!
Once again, you are right. That is just good quality sports broadcasting right there. I'll accept it. They play again tonight. First pitch, 7:05 of the Braves and the Padres. Elsewhere in the National League, Montreal bratted Pittsburgh. Houston, we've got a problem to Cincinnati. St. Louis and Clark, Philadelphia. Rockies bullwinkled New York, and the Dodgers brandoed the Marlins. And in the American League, Twins banned Boston, Yankees spanking Kansas City, Seattle doctored Detroit, A's hold Milwaukee, White Sox loaned the Rangers, and Baltimore beavered Cleveland. In that game, Brady Anderson tattooed a pair of taters for the O's. The final score was 14-4. And Nurse, a rather difficult day for former Dodger and current Cleveland Indian pitcher, the lanky right-hander Oral Hershiser. Only lasted 3 2/3. Gave up 7 hits, 2 homers, and 7 runs. Hershiser. Now 0-2 on the season. His earned run average 7.84, so a rough beginning for the former Dodger and current Cleveland Indian veteran Oral Hershiser. How about Greg Norman? He leads the Masters after yesterday's record-tying 9 under 63. Although Greg Norman shot a bogey on the 9th hole, some guy was doing a Humphrey Bogart impression in the gallery, so he shot him. San Diego's Phil Mickelson, 2 back 65. Meanwhile, in the National...
Hello, this is Dick Enberg of NBC Sports, and whenever I need professional guidance, you know how to describe a play or coin the appropriate phrase, I call upon my personal guru, Cookie Chainsaw Randolph. Oh, my.
Basketball Association. 6 games, total composite score 685 to 563. I said 565 last time. An error. Chainsaw. I corrected that. We take very close care here at the network for that kind of stuff. The Bulls won, and the Lakers' Nick Van Exel apologized for shoving a referee into the scores table the other night, for which he was fined $25,000 and suspended for 7 games. The referee is experiencing vision problems, and as we mentioned earlier, he hasn't been really feeling any different than normal. So that's your referee right there. Alrighty then. And other sports, David.
Ask Myrtle in accounting.
All right, we've got more Haywood coming up, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 8:26 and 15 seconds. This is your Rock 105.3 Sports Network. Oh, my!
Is it my imagination, or do you have to look at your shirt before you do your out cue? You've done it twice now.
It is a double-check safety measure.
Because the penalty pot's not here.
Well.
Yeah, but I know you'd have
Well, that doesn't mean safeties are on today.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I mean, you see him. He does.
Oh, I know.
He
I'm
checks
just
his
so
shirt.
impressed that he can read upside down.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
5301.
All right. Chainsaw Sports is brought to you by Budweiser. How you doing, folks? We're live from Schooners in Pacific Beach here on Rock 105.3. It's 8:29. You're with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. Let's get traffic with our friend Ruth 66, and then we have more from Haywood Banks here live at Schooners. Ruthie.
Good morning, and thank you. We're off to a great start this hour. Northbound 805 is only slow from the 52 connector up to Governor, but that is it. Everything else is full speed, very quiet this hour. Only about a 20-minute wait at the border. Rock 105 traffic's brought to you by Lotus Development. Lotus Smart Suite, all the software a business needs. Now just $149. Visit your local Lotus reseller and see how Lotus Smart Suite can work for your business. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, live from Schooners on the new Rock 105.3.
You call 1-800-TOAST for you. You get Haywood Banks. We got Haywood Banks here this morning. Folks, give it up. Haywood Banks.
Thank you. Oh, are we on?
We are on.
Yes, okay. You know, I've been asked by a prominent member of your staff to write a new theme song for the show.
For us.
For you guys. So I'd
We
like
need
to
PA, Pat.
I'd like to debut the song for you and myself. This brand new Rock 105.3.
You haven't heard it before?
I've never heard it either,
Wow,
so
okay.
I'm kind of excited to
You wrote a song for us.
well, just now.
I am so thrilled.
As we're speaking.
Oh, you're right.
I've been asked,
You're still working it
I've
out?
been asked by the staff, by a prominent member of the staff to write a new theme song for you. Here we go. Well, every morning I get up out of my bed and I turn on Rock 105.3 on the radio. I have to listen to Chris Boyer on the radio with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. Yes, Chris Boyer with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw on the radio. Chris Boyer, 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 Boyer. Boy, boy, big man, man, big man, boy, 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 Boyer. With Dave Shelley and Chainsaw on the radio. Rock 105.3.
Thank you, Haywood.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's paying now. I'll give you $1. Sing about it.
Little payola.
Folks, our friend Haywood Banks is with us here this morning.
Don't wipe it on me, Marie. I don't know where you got it. Don't wipe it on me, Marie. I don't know what it is. I don't want it on my ankle. I don't want it on my leg. I don't want it on my new blue jeans. I don't want it on my tie. I don't want it in my eye. Don't you know what I mean? Don't wipe it on me, Marie. I don't know, honey, I don't know where you got it, I don't know. On me, Marie. Put it back at the salad bar. Thank you. Thank you.
Do any of your songs have like life circumstance meanings for you? Like "Don't wipe it on me, Marie." You know, like how Elvis would sing about things that meant something to him in his life.
Means nothing to me at all.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Is there no Marie? Is there nothing to wipe?
There's just wipe it. That's all there is. Lately I've been noticing people getting nicer every day. Kindness and consideration sweeping across the nation in every way. We get caught off in traffic, we smile and we wave. We don't make rude gestures, we know how to behave and it's fun. Cause you never know who's got a gun. Well, you're standing behind an old lady in the 10 items or less express cash only line. As she pulls out her checkbook, you just smile and say, take your time. We don't get angry, no we never. The sweetheart put an Uzi out of her purse, you better run. Cause you never know who's got a gun. Used to be a time when people showed some style and grace. They'd have the good manners not to cock a shotgun while you curse them to their face. So you used to say anything that popped into your pointy little head about a person's race or sex or church or even the way they comb the hair on their head. Oh, you really gotta watch the way you're flapping your lip. And while you're at it, leave your waitress a real nice tip. Cause son, you just never know who's got a gun. No, you never know who's got a gun. Bang, bang, shoot, shoot, yeah!
Haywood's with us here. Haywood Banks is with us here on Rock 105. If you want his stuff, his merchandise, and who doesn't, really, you call 1-800-TOAST-FOR-YOU.
You're my best friend, Dave.
You are good people. You're better than one person. You're good people.
You're my best friends.
1-800-TOAST-FOR-YOU. That's the Haywood hotline.
Now, here's a truck driving song I'd like to play for you. This is a lot of people I know take that course in truck driving here at the university, and so once you get your liberal arts degree, you have something to fall back on.
All right.
We can't all be Haywood. or Dave Shelley, Chainsaw, and Chris. So this is called There's 18 Wheels on a Big Rig. I want everybody to just jump in, throw yourself into it, and sing along. Here we go. Oh, there's... Oh, we got some instructors. Good to have you. Okay, good. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. Everybody, here we go. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 roll. Okay, let's let's back them up. Here we go. Oh, there's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 9, 8, no fingers on a bigger. Not that middle one, buddy. Hey. Okay, the even numbers. Here we go. Oh, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wheels. Show off, Dave. And they're rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, the odd numbers. Here we go. Oh, there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 15, 105.3 on a big red. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, Roman numerals. Here we go. Roman numerals. Oh, there's I, V, 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 I, V, I, V, I, X, 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 I, X, I, X, I, X, I, V, X, V, X, V, I, X, V, I, X, V, I, wheels on. Roman, 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 Haywood Banks, you're all my best friends. Thank you very much. 1-800-TOAST for you. That's 1-800-TOAST for you.
Haywood Banks live with us here on Rock 105, folks. Remember, it's 1-800-TOAST for you. We'll take a break. There's more to come here live from Schooners in Pacific Beach. Folks, you're with us here at Schooners in Pacific Beach. How's the beer taste this morning? Is it good and cold? How many here are having beer for breakfast for the first time today, huh? It's a good plan. It's a good plan. All right, we're going to do the live PDQ here. In just a few minutes, we have some folks here at Schooners and PB where we're broadcasting live who, in front of this crowd of 500, are going to make a bold prediction the last time their mommy and daddy committed their marital relationship, renewed their marital relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that for tickets to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Note, Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Is the concert Tuesday?
Tuesday night.
Concert is Tuesday night. Wednesday morning, Shelley Dunn.
Aren't you glad you started that?
Well, you just showed the freaking thing and we can get on with it.
No. All right, maybe if you're really good. Maybe. It's a big maybe. Maybe sometime next year.
Yeah. I've heard that maybe a million times in 6 years.
Well.
Here's the deal, folks. Tuesday is the concert, and Wednesday, will we have the tape on Wednesday or not?
I'm going to take the day off.
Yeah, but will we have the tape?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah.
Wednesday, Tuesday night, Shelley is going to interview Anthony Kiedis
and Dave Navarro
at
Sports Arena.
The Sports Arena.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday morning, we'll have that interview on Rock 105 for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Cool.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Folks, now you'd think. Hello?
Is Haywood still here?
We have some commercials or something to do here, I'm sure.
We were worried about this, someone getting a hold of one of the microphones and...
There was a lot of talk that Danny Valor was going to be here on stage today, and we were really, really worried that he wouldn't make it, actually, and it turns out that he has, folks. Hi. Danny Valor.
Thank you.
Hi, Danny.
Thank you. Hi, Dale. How are you?
I'm good.
Nice to see you, Danny Valor, nightclub entertainer. Kelly, how are you?
Hi.
Chain Link? Chain Link, where are you? Whatever.
You know, he stepped out for a minute.
Carl, the drummer. Nice to see you. How's everything going with everybody? Everybody having a good time tonight, huh? Oh, I'm Danny Valor, nightclub entertainer. You know, it is so very incredible being me. You know, rather than turn the attention onto what is natural, me, I'd like to dedicate a particular tune to a young friend of mine. In fact, a couple of young friends of mine. Dale, Kelly, and Chainlink, wherever he is. But what I'd first like to do is thank Herwood Bunk for...
It's Haywood Banks, not Herwood Bunk.
Hayward Hanks for opening for me. You know, Sinatra once told me it's always good to have an opening act. And I think Hayward, I think you could give a big round of applause to Hayward Bunk for doing a fantastic job. Thank you. Thank you so much. But seriously.
Now, you never spoke to Sinatra.
What I'd like to do right now, if we could kind of get down, kind of get a mellow for a moment. By the way, tonight I'll be appearing for 2 shows on the avocado level of the Horton Plaza parking garage. And then my midnight performance at the Birmingham and I-5 Park and Ride. I'll be doing a special show there for the commuters. Thank you so much. The acoustics are brilliant there. But right now, thank you. Aren't I incredible? Seriously, let's give it up for me. Okay. Oh, you know, I could sit here for hours and just absorb.
I was afraid of
love.
that, yeah. Let's move it along.
What I'd like to do right now, Dale, as you so subtly suggested, I'd like to do a tune right now. I'd like to do a tune right now for my friends at the new radio station and their new number on the radio dial. It's a very moving song. If we could bring the house lights down, well, all except for those that are spotlighted on me.
Yeah.
And I'd like to sing it for you right now, and it goes something like this. Rock 105, Rock 105, Rock 105, Rock 105, Rock 105, Rock 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, Rock 105, Rock 105, Rock 105, Rock 105, 105, Rock 105, Rock 105. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Danny, that was an incredible piece of music. Let's talk about that for a little bit. How long did it take you to write the lyrics on that song?
Well, I was up all night trying to work out a rhyme for 5, and I did the Springsteen thing and rhymed it with itself. Kind of that Philadelphia with Philadelphia kind of a thing.
It's very catchy.
Don't you think it worked?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You didn't tell us what you call that song. What's the name of it?
It's untitled at this point. I haven't figured that out yet. But we're going to work on that. Hey, I hit the note. But seriously, Dale, congratulations on your new number.
Thank you, Danny.
Kelly, you too, and Chainlink, wherever you are, and Carl the drummer. How about Carl the drummer? And Haywood Bunk for opening for me. Thank you so much. I'm Danny Valor. Hold your show. Thank you. I am so incredible. Thank you. I'm incredible. Thank you. Thank you. I'm incredible. Thank you. I am so
All right, kill his mic. Turn it off somehow.
I'm incredible.
Our friend Danny Valor. It's Dave Shelley and Chainsaw with you. From Schooners in Pacific Beach. Nice to see you. You're on Rock 105. Shelley. Hey, Hey, it's Rock 105.3, KIOZ San Diego, the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Radio Show. We're live from Schooners in Pacific Beach this morning. We are... We're into our final hour. We're going to hear from Richard Jenny in a couple of minutes here, the fabulous world-renowned television star, and he's done so much for the kids and charities of this world.
Yeah.
Just good people. Richard Jenny will be with us in just a few minutes. We're also going to have some listeners up here on stage with us as they quiz their parents about their sex lives. That's always fun. First, friends, make her feel welcome. My friend, possessor of the magic nipples, Shelley Dunn, here on our...
Thanks for bringing that up again. I certainly appreciate it. It's KIOZ San Diego, 62 degrees, sunny today, and 68 at the beaches. Hey, did we mention we're live from Schooners in Pacific Beach? Thank you. Hey, if you see the space shuttle passing by today, say happy anniversary, 15th anniversary of the first launch of the reusable space plane. Mike Tyson has been told to clam it, shut up, and stay home for a while. He has to stay into Ohio while Chicago police investigate a sexual assault complaint. This is the 25-year-old woman who has alleged that Mike Tyson groped her at a Chicago nightclub last Sunday night. She says he fondled her and bit her on the face in a highly romantic move. New research out today. Of course, we have all heard, and some of us have suffered with PMS, men included. Did you know that men have something similar called TMS, better known as testosterone minute syndrome? It's a highly complicated name. The new research explains that TMS is why men have the urge to have sex every 15 minutes. TMS can make the man irritable, aggressive, and short-tempered. It makes them want to be alone and think sexual thoughts, and it also explains why men are often on the prowl for loving and why male drivers cannot bear to let another male driver pass them on the freeway. That's the explanation. And does everybody know Anna Nicole Smith? This is a big surprise, and I was kind of shocked when I heard it. She was not born that way. No, the Hooters did not come with the package. There are some previously unreleased pictures to prove it. The Penthouse, out this month, includes snapshots of Anna Nicole taken before she had her first breast transformation, which happened, they say, on October 16th, 1989. At age 17 in 1984, Anna Nicole Smith's chest was, quote, as flat as the prairie that stretches south from Dallas clear to her little hometown of Mexia, Texas. Smith claims the big hootage happened after her son was born. Penthouse doesn't know if she's a D or an E. My guess would be an F. Go to the streets. Here she is, Route 66.
Thank you so much. We have a stall on lanes northbound 5 north of Carmel Valley Road, but southbound 5 full blast now at leaving Del Mar. In Point Loma, there's a wreck working in front of the main post office on Midway near Barnett. Traffic backing up in that area. And a power outage still working in parts of Hillcrest and downtown between Hawthorne Street north to Robinson and from the 163 to Kettner. We bet the Kentucky Derby right now at Caliente's Derby Future Book. With attractive opening odds, you could be a big winner. Caliente always simulcasts more racetracks more often. Call 1-800-PICK-BAJA. I'm Route 66 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw live from Schooners on the new Rock 105.3.
Hey, when was the last time you were squeezed?
You ready for the good stuff? We're live from Pacific Beach this morning here at Schooners. We are delighted to welcome back to the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Show here on Rock 105. A friend of ours, you've seen him, the HBO specials, Platypus Man. He's the host of Caroline's Comedy Hour. He co-starred with Jim Carrey in The Mask, our friend Richard Jenny.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks. It's a very big thrill to be here today because
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you very much. Okay.
We're ready for
It's
it.
amazing to see people this drunk this early in the morning. This is. Thank you. See, but that's what's good about working in Southern California, because everybody here is totally out of their mind. The entire city. Isn't it? The whole city. The entire city is like, earthquake, we don't care. Fire, bring it on. Tidal wave, screw it. What is that, a cigarette? Run, it's smoke! Oh, God, right near us. I'm faint. Someone get me a frozen yogurt and a motivational cassette tape. Want to hear the weird thing? This is the weird thing about this whole thing, right? Cigarette smoking, disgusting. Cigar smoking, cool. Here's the weird thing. Women are actually smoking cigars around here. Women smoking cigars. Yes, good for them. I think women should smoke cigars. Whenever I'm in an intimate situation with a young gal, I want her to remind me as much of Edward G. Robinson as possible. You want a gal in a nightie with a push-up bra and a big stogie going, all right, here's the way it's going to be, see? You're going to pinch my nipples, see? But not too hard. Don't get carried away, see? And I don't want to get pregnant, so at the end you pull it out of there, Buster. Scram, scram. That's my attitude. Yeah, look at it. Thank you. Thank you. How many of you guys are wearing a condom right now? Most of you? Okay, you have to wear a condom all the time. I had a woman ask me this. She goes, do you mind wearing a condom? How do men feel about it? Do they mind? And I'm going, mind? Ha ha. Contraire. I prefer them. Sometimes I wear 6, 12, 15 condoms at a time. Why would I mind? There's no difference in the sensation unless you count the total lack of any. I wish I had a condom on right now in this bar. If only I had a piece of disgusting rubber, you know, just strangling the base of my tallywhacker with enough force to cause my eyes to fly out on springs like somebody in a Warner Brother cartoon and ripping out pubic hair in 8 different locales. What a night. I love a tight, rippy feeling in the groin area. It relaxes me. In fact, that's how I relax after a hard day. I like to get naked, get in my favorite chair, put on a fez and get out a monkey wrench. Start tightening that baby right around the base of the old Johnson till I get a good blue thing that looks like a Fahrenheit thermometer going. Then I like to get out the needle nose pliers and start yanking out pubic hair in clumps. And I'll be a monkey's uncle if I'm not sleeping like a baby in 5 minutes flat. That's my attitude. But, thanks. But I'm glad you came out this morning because this is the only, there's not a lot going on when you're a comic. This is fun, and then at night you're home in front of the TV with men going, men, are you afraid that one day your wife will be running her fingers through your hair and you won't be home? Well, $500 for this toupee and you can swim with it on. And then they show you the guy with his hand on his head swimming, you know. Have you seen this guy? 2 channels over, they have a guy spraying air out of a can, carrying on like he invented the light bulb. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. You're in front of the TV going, it's paint, if I'm not mistaken. And the guy has the nerve to say this, the nerve to go, he's spraying his head going, your girlfriend will never know you sprayed a ton of black crap all over your head. And I'm always in front of the TV going, yeah, why buy it then? If your girlfriend is that much of a doorknob, if she doesn't know you have suddenly Dutch boyed your skull black, save the cash. I mean, you could fool her with antlers on your head, you know what I mean? You'd be like, is your hair different? You're going, it's the same hair I've always had. I just moosed it is all. But I'll tell you, thanks. I want to hear, thank you. But the late night TV is better than the daytime, because in the daytime, I don't know if you've been watching, but there's a lot of disgusting medical products on. You ever watching the daytime? There's a yeast infection epidemic in America, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what a yeast infection is. I know they have something to do with the number 7. I figured that out. And apparently a lot of really good-looking women get them. Because the woman on the commercial is always really pretty. You know, I'm flipping around. I'm like, hey, who's she? She's looking right in the camera, no shame. Hi, you know I've got a yeast infection so disgusting that the Atlanta Center for Disease Control is circling my home in a police helicopter. And you're like, hey, what the hell is this? And women always, and I'm not meaning to be rude, because I know women have the problem and they need to know what products are out there to help them. I'm just saying make the commercial a little more humorous. You could have the same commercial. Just, we're fooling Mrs. Johnson. We're replacing that ordinary yeast infection medicine with a mixture of whole wheat flour and water. Let's watch as Mr. Johnson comes home after a hard day. You know, the guy comes in, hey, honey, what a day Hey, is that a Kaiser roll? I thought the house smelled great. Stay where you are. I'll put on some coffee. Folks, in the middle of the day, every channel, I'm flipping a collect. Hi, I'd like to talk to you about an itch so private. Well, it's not so private anymore, Mr. Itchy Ass Man. The guy sells Anusol ass itch cream. I had no idea that ass itch was a medical problem, did you? I mean, I always thought you had ass itch if you didn't wash your ass enough, and you don't need Anusol, maybe like Lysol is the product. But he has medical ass itch, and she has yeast. I'm afraid to turn the channel and see what else, you know. You click the channel, hi. Are you one of the 30 million men suffering from exploding scrotum syndrome? How many times has your scrotum exploded, causing your testicles to rocket through the office, ruining an important sales presentation? In the middle of my lunch, there's a guy on TV. I'd like to talk to you about diarrhea. Really? I don't want to talk to you. It's always the same commercial. It's always a guy, folks, who gets the diarrhea at a bad time. As if there was an ideal time to get the runs. Like in your life, this would be a great time to get diarrhea, don't you think? You know what I mean? The sun's out, we're on the Ferris wheel. What are we waiting for here, Tom? I mean, but that's always the commercial, right? Commercial is always like two guys and one guy like, good luck on the scaffold, Bob. I'll need it with this diarrhea, Jim. When would be a good time to get that? When? A romantic situation? You know, honey, the kids are away and we've got both bathrooms to ourselves. I'm thinking we chill this bottle of Mexican water I've been saving. You put that shrimp salad under the heat lamp. You know what I mean? There are only two good times to get diarrhea. Only two good times. When you're behind in your reading and when your cellmate makes his move. Those are the only two. You've been a great crowd. Thank you very much. You're a really good audience. Thank you.
Folks, Richard Jenny. Richard Jenny is at the new Improv downtown at 5th Street in the Gaslamp Quarter with shows tonight and Saturday night at 8:30 and 10:30. Again, for Richard Jenny. Huh? We're live from Pacific Beach at Schooners on Rock 105. We're live from Schooners. It's Rock 105 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw in Pacific Beach. And now, folks, for the last time this week, give a warm welcome to the Dean of American Sportscasters, Cookie Chainsaw Randall, and Rebecca Bennett.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dave Rickard. Shut it down. Chris Boyer. Hello again, everybody, in the sports world.
How about them Padres?
They are 7-2 after defeating the world champion Atlanta Braves last night, 2-1 at Jack Murphy Stadium. Who was it that got the win? I forget already. It was Ashby. Andy Ashby outdueled Greg Maddux on the mound, 2-1 the final score. Tony Gwynn doubled, stole third. Caminiti knocked him in for one run, and then Finley knocked in Jody Reed for the second, and that was all she wrote. Padres now 7-2. They lead the National League West by 2 games over the San Francisco Giants and 3 games over the Colorado Rockies and the pathetic Los Angeles Dodgers. David, here's a story for you. A 28-year-old woman in Texas suffered several broken bones when she fell 35 feet from the upper deck of the Rangers ballpark in Arlington during the Texas Rangers season opener back in 1994.
That's gotta hurt, Chase.
That's gotta hurt. Now fully recovered, she was posing for a photo. This is what happened. She was posing for a photo while sitting on the top of the guardrail of the upper deck, although a security guard told her to get off, and she refused. She admits to drinking 2 beers before the accident, The Rangers offered to pay her medical bills, but she got a lawyer and demands a $200,000 settlement. The Rangers refused, so now the woman is suing the Rangers and the ballpark's architect for negligence. They've since raised the guardrails and put 250 warning signs along it, and the signs read, "Drunks can't fly." Now, her big mistake was relying on the 94 Rangers outfielders to catch her. Because that team featured Jose Canseco at the time. Canseco is the man who, after chasing a long fly ball, remember that? The ball bounced off his head. And over the fence for a home run.
Right.
So she learned her lesson. Not really. Other baseball, a first baseman's mitt used by President Bush when he played baseball at Yale during his collegiate career. It's now on display at the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York, George Bush's mitt. They also wanted to have President Clinton's old bat on display, but they had to settle for her portrait. And
I saw that
incidentally, sports fans, if you ever get the chance to visit Cooperstown, do it, because the Baseball Hall of Fame is so complete and so thorough in its research. Their collection is on display. They have 2 skulls of Babe Ruth on display, one as an adult and one from his childhood.
Wow.
It's amazing how complete the Cooperstown Museum is.
I did not know that.
Isn't that something? Yeah, that is wild,
True
wild
story.
stuff. That's crazy. Anyway, what's coming up on the show? Do we have Richard Jenny?
Richard Jenny is going to come back and sit down and say hi to us. We'll find out what's going on with him. We have the PDQ, and we have $1,000 to give away at this morning, James. All that in half an hour? It hardly seems possible.
Man, oh man, that's exciting. Yeah, I think Jenny is the funniest guy working right now.
I absolutely agree.
He's great. And the PDQ and $1,000. Reason to stay till 10 o'clock here at your Rock 105.3 Sports Network. Oh, my!
There's a...
If you're looking for a part, you don't have to look far. 'Cause she has thousands of parts for thousands of cars.
Hi, this is Troy Aikman. You look at the good teams, they're always doing whatever it takes to make themselves better. That's what I like about the all-new Chief Auto Parts stores here in San Diego. They've added over 9,000 more parts, put in electronic catalogs that give you access to 900,000 more, and they bring in extra staff on the weekends. At the all-new Chief, they think the way I do. As good as you are, you can always do just a little bit better.
If you're looking for a part, you don't have to look far. 'Cause Chief has thousands of parts for thousands of cars.
Folks at MobileWorks invite you to stop by any of their 10 stores today. They have a great deal going on for you. Not only can you buy all the car audio and mobile electronics you could ever possibly think of, but this week and this week only is your opportunity to have free installation on all car audio products. Anything that you buy for your car, speakers, cassettes, CD players, amps, anything you buy for your car comes with free installation. And installation can sometimes be the best thing. It always is at MobileWorks. That comes with custom guaranteed installation, guaranteed for life.
We're only on the air, sorry.
Yeah, it's a show. So stop by today, any of the 10 MobileWorks locations, and see for yourself the fantastic deals that you can score for yourself. This includes the brand new MobileWorks location at Carmel Mountain Ranch. MobileWorks, why settle for less when you can have the works? It is 9:28 here on the Rock 105.3. You're with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, and we have one final check on traffic with our friend Ruth, 66. Good morning, Ruth.
Thank you so much. God, I can't tell you how much I wish I was there with all of yous. Maybe next time.
We miss you.
Yeah, I miss you too.
Dearly.
Have a great weekend, everybody. We got aluminum cans all across the freeway, South 5 north of Front Street in the right lane. Tire tread across the freeway, North 15 south of Carmel Mountain. Caltrans on the way to clean all of that up. Rock 105 traffic's brought to you by Surfside Nissan and Pioe's Restaurant of Coronado with spectacular waterfront dining. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw live from Schooners on the new Rock 105.3.
We'll do the PDQ. We have $1,000 that we're going to give away, courtesy of the California Grand Scratchers, the California State Lottery, the weekly Grand Scratchers here before we finish up at 10 o'clock this morning here on Rock 105.3. Our guest is Richard Jenny again here this morning, folks.
Hey! Look at that.
The Improv downtown on Fifth Avenue, the Gaslamp Quarter. He has shows tonight and Saturday night. For your tickets to see Richard Jenny, 239-6000 is the number. Thanks so much for being back on the show.
It's great to be here. Sorry I was a little late. I tripped over some brain cells near the bar. There was like a big stack of them.
Yeah.
But it's good to be back in the morning. I am at my rip-roaring funniest at about 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know about you.
I totally agree with you. I thought your set was hilarious, and I can't wait to come see your show tonight.
Thank you very much.
Chainsaw mentioned before that you're the funniest guy working today, and I think we all echo those sentiments.
Absolutely.
You've had a lot of...
Thanks.
Plus all the charity work you do for the children.
Of course, yes. The kids.
Caroline's Comedy Hour, you're hosting that now.
Yeah. We did that back in New York.
We see you on TV on a regular
I
basis.
was just back there for about a month. The most polite thing anybody said to me was, "Excuse me, I meant to spit on the guy next to you." It's not a really good city to work, but it's my hometown, God love it. What? What? He's saying something. What?
Now, Richard, I understand that you have an HBO special coming up.
Oh, you do Carson. He's doing Carson. Did you notice that? How many people noticed that in the crowd?
No, that's his Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. He's doing Carson.
Yeah, I understand you do an impression of me. Is that right?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Can you do a Karnak?
I can do a Karnak.
Can you do a Karnak? Ladies and gentlemen, here he is doing Karnak. Go ahead. He's giving the answer now.
Cassava melons.
Cassava melons, sir.
That's right. That's right. This is funny
Cassava
stuff.
melons, sir. He blows open the envelope, and the question is...
Name the most attractive feature of Lorraine Cassava.
Cassava melons, sir.
I understand you have one too, sir.
I might have one here. All right, okay, here we go. The Panama Canal, Samantha Stevens, and Hillary Clinton. Panama Canal.
Panama Canal.
Samantha Stevens, and Hillary Clinton.
And Hillary Clinton, sir, yes.
Okay. Name a ditch, a witch, and the First Lady. All right, there you have it.
That is funny stuff. Can you come back?
That is wacky. That is one wild joke. Go ahead. Whoa.
You co-star with Jim Carrey in The Mask.
Jim Carrey in the movie The Mask, yeah.
That's a big show. That's a big movie.
Yeah, I co-starred with him. If I had known, I would have become much better friends with the guy. I had no idea. They told me to jump in the port of L.A. for a... This is why you really don't want to be in a movie unless you're the star. They told me to jump in the water in the port of L.A. for a shot. Is anybody familiar with this water?
Yeah.
This is not good water. This is the type of water where Flipper would go to score heroin. It's not really, like, good water, right? So I go, well, look, don't you have a stuntman? And they go, well, we do, but he's afraid. So I said, look, I don't want to go in, but they go, look, we had the water tested. We have a testing company. And I said, I don't believe you. Let me talk to him, right? So I call him up, and they go, yes, we tested the water you're going to dive in, and we find that it has, and I quote here, an acceptable level of fecal bacteria.
Oh.
Yeah. What's your idea of an acceptable level? None. Zero. If I'm, swimming in Malibu and a guy is taking a dump off the coast of Peru, that's too close, right? So I go, look, I don't want to go, but you want to be a trooper, you want to help out, you want to be, in the sequel.
Player, yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to the movies and go, my God, they gave my part to Carrot Top. That's so unfair. So I go down there, and I'm in the water, and I'm swimming, and it's like the worst. I was in there for like an hour, and the director, who's literally like having like a Mai Tai, literally on a dinghy, he calls me over and goes, Rich, come here, come over, swim by the boat. So I come and swim by the boat, and he goes, all right, we're in the right spot, the light's good, but, and I'm quoting again, I think we're losing some of the fun. So I go, I'm having fun. I'm in Fecal Creek. A school of syringes just went by. You should be having the fun I'm having. Let's stop by my septic tank after this for a dip. So that's maybe why you don't want to be in the movies. The other reason is you sit around a lot.
But you get like millions of dollars.
No, I didn't get
Millions.
I didn't get nowhere near millions of dollars.
High hundreds of thousands.
Not even that.
Oh, dear.
Not even that. I got basically a cap.
Autographed by Jim.
Well, Jim Carrey wasn't a star then. You know, Ace Ventura didn't come out then. He only got $400,000, I think, or something for The Mask. And nobody knew it was going to be this big $300 million movie.
Well, that's a big show. How much did it make? $300 million?
It made $300 million worldwide.
Jeez. Wow.
And the biggest, and outside of Jim Carrey, the only person that became a star out of the movie was the dog. Anybody remember the dog? Yeah. He's big, the dog. He's gone Hollywood. He's actually at the point where he's hired another dog to lick his ass. That's how big he is at this point in his career.
Whenever we say that Richard Jennings is going to be on the show, we've been mentioning it for a week. We always get phone calls from people who want to know, what about Platypus Man? What's going on with that?
It's a canceled show, a gone goose, a dead bird. It doesn't matter. I have a plan for a new show. I don't want to tell you too much. It's a combination of Name That Tune and Baywatch. I can't give away too much. Let's just say it involves Pam Anderson and humming. So I think it's going to be huge.
All right, Richard Jennings has shows tonight and Saturday night downtown, the Improv, 5th Avenue, the Gaslamp Quarter. He's been our guest. We've been delighted to have him again. A big hand for Richard.
Thank you, boys and girls.
That PDQ will do it next year, live from Schooners. Rock 105. You're with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. How you doing, folks? Is it worth getting up at, 4 o'clock in the morning and get out here and have a good time, huh? All right. It's Rock 105.3 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. My special thanks to the head table for being here at 11 o'clock last night. 11 o'clock.
What a group.
And they've been drinking beer like nonstop. You know? Things going to happen at 10 o'clock. They're just going to tip over. It's going to explode. There'll just be a cloud of dust and smoke. And just their bones left. And weeping family members. They went out with a smile on their face. All right, folks, we're doing the PDQ here this morning. This is the delightful bit where listeners are gambling and wagering about their parents' sex life for prizes and cash. It's lots of fun. It's very simple. The PDQ, the Parental Doink Quiz, we're going to ask the folks for their prediction the last time Mom and Dad renewed their deep, loving, spiritual vow to each other. I think you know where I'm going.
You mean?
Good morning, sir. How are you today? Step right up to the microphone. What's your name?
My name's Mike.
How many beers today, Mike?
2.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
3.
Come on.
Really, 3.
In the past 30 minutes.
Mike, your mom is Diane, is that correct?
That's correct.
And your mom is standing by.
Okay.
We will talk to her in just 1 second here. You know what occurs to me, Rich? They can hear what we're talking about. Huh? Vinny, I want you to pick up on line 3 for me. Speaking of Vince Michaels back at the radio station right now, who's helping us out this morning. And keep Diane on the line there for a second, Vinny. We'll tell you when to put her back on hold for us. Now, Mike.
Yes.
Make your prediction. The last time, Mom is married?
They're divorced now.
So, what's your prediction?
The last time they had sex?
Well, is your mom... It's uncomfortable to talk about your mom having sex, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I don't know. He looks okay about it.
Do you think your mom is courting gentlemen? Does she have a fella?
I hope so.
All right. So when are you guessing just the last time, I don't care who it was with, the last time Mom got some?
A couple years ago, as far as I know.
A couple years ago?
As far as I know, that's the last time I was living.
Okay, give me an approximate date. We'll give you a window of opportunity.
1994.
1994. Let's take this date. This date. April 12th, 1994. Mike? I'm going to give you a 6-month window of opportunity, okay?
Okay.
If the actual last poke took place anywhere before or after 6 months of April 12th, 1994, you win tickets to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Bam.
I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go. Vinny, got Diane back on hold. Let's say good morning, Diane. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you.
Where did we catch you, Diane?
Pardon me?
Where did we catch you? At work?
At work.
What part of town do you work in?
Kearney Mesa.
Kearney Mesa. Everyone say good morning, Diane. Diane, we've got your boy Mike here. You must be so darn proud of him. I know we are. And we have a quick question to ask you. Do you know that you're playing a little radio game with us this morning?
Oh, I heard a little something about it.
Right, okay. Would you like to say hi to your son?
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Desiree.
Mike has a quick question for you, Diane. It's a real quick, just going to ask you a real quick question, and we're going to get out of your hair, okay?
All right.
All right, here's Mike with that question.
Mom, they want to know the last time you had sex.
The very, very last time?
The very, very last time.
Well, it's been quite a while.
Your most recent encounter. And we're all rooting for you, Diane.
Probably somewhere in 94.
I know.
Yes!
Now here's the trick. Now, he hasn't won yet.
That's right.
He hasn't won yet. Diane?
Yes.
Diane?
Uh-huh.
Can you give me an approximate month? Which month in 1994?
It was around April.
Oh, yeah! Diane, that's absolutely correct. Mike, is there anything else you want to know about your mom's sex life? Position, how it was, length? No?
All I want to do is tell you I love you, Mom.
Look at the guy. You give him 4 beers. I love you, Mom.
He wants to move back in.
All right. Congratulations, Mike. You'll go to the Red Hot Chili Peppers show on Tuesday night here in San Diego. Thanks, Diane. Thanks for being with us on the show here. All right. Next up here, who do we have? Is this Scott? Are you Scott? Who's up next here? Scott. Okay. Step up to the microphone there, Scott. How you doing, buddy?
How's it going, man?
Vinny, you want to pick up on Scott's mom there and chat with Norma for a minute while we get Scott's prediction. Scott, where are you from? What part of town?
I'm from OB.
And been here for the whole show this morning?
Oh, yeah.
Well, good luck. I hope you win the $1,000.
Right on.
I hope you win that. Tell me about your mom.
My mom, we grew up in Cleveland, and she moved to South Carolina. She's living down there now.
Is Mom a married lady?
Yes, she is.
Married to your dad?
Yes, she is.
And how long have they been married now?
Oh, shit.
Just take them off.
And next,
take them
please.
off. Just take them. Just take them off. Just move them right away. Move them right away. We'll get you tickets. Don't worry. I'm sure you would have been right, but we can't leave you on. Once you darn cussed, we can't do that. Rich.
It's too high for me here, you know?
Rich.
I'm a short guy.
Do I need to tell you what words you can and cannot say on the radio? Darn it, that's okay.
7 words, I think.
All right. Vinny, you can go ahead and release Norma. Let's pick up on Rich's dad, Dick.
Hey, don't worry.
Named after your dad, I see. Richard Jr.
Or Little.
Okay, Vinny, go ahead and pick up Dick. There we go. Rich, tell me about your dad.
53 years old, bachelor.
Ooh.
I believe it's been a while.
Really?
We're going for 7 years.
7 years. Good God Almighty. Okay. Well,
I don't know. He doesn't brag.
That'll put you back in 1989.
Oh, well.
I'll give you the same 6-month window of opportunity, okay?
It's okay.
All right.
I'm hoping that it's not 7 years.
So am I. I'm hoping that it's right now. All right.
So is Dick.
I'm hoping he's awake.
Okay. Should we go with today's date, April 12th, 1989?
Sure.
A 6-month window of opportunity. Okay, Vinny, let us have Let's say good morning there. Dick, how are you, Dick?
Fine.
Nice to speak with you, sir. Where are you this morning?
I'm at home.
And what part of town is that, sir?
It's by Mesa College.
It's by Mesa College, did you say?
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you with us here on the show. Would you like to say hello to your young son, Rich?
Hi, Rich.
Hey, Dad, I'm glad to hear you're awake.
Well, sometimes that happens.
Dick, are you normally up, Dick, at this time of day?
Yeah.
Very good. What kind of work do you do, sir?
I work nights. I work in a grocery store.
Ah, very good. All right. Any particular grocery store that you'd like to give a free plug to right now, Dick?
Bonds.
Bonds.
Oh,
Excellent.
yeah.
Okay.
Right down
there
the
in
street.
PV.
All right. Dick plugging Vons live here on 105. Here we go.
Dad, you never told me that.
Dick, do you know why you're on the radio with us here this morning?
Got a little bit of something about some sort of a quiz or something going on.
That's absolutely correct, sir. Your son is competing for cash and prizes here.
Oh, yeah.
This morning at our show, and your answer will determine whether or not he scores big time. Are you ready for the question?
Go ahead.
Here's your son, Rich, with a question that we need an answer to.
Hey, Pops, we want to know when was the last time you got lucky?
Well, now, is
Come on,
this
be
with
honest.
somebody else or with myself?
Well, wait a minute. We didn't discuss that beforehand.
No, you know what? I'll tell you what. That's
Wait. I want to change my answer.
Sure, I understand that. Vinny, put Dick on hold again here for a second. Vinny?
Are you there, sir?
Vinny, you got to put him on. Oh, I got to put him on hold. Let me put him on hold. Vinny, go ahead, pick up on Dick. Well, you know how.
There's got to be a better way to word that.
There isn't.
Well.
Let's change the game.
I don't know. You know, I think my odds were better with the previous answer. I don't want to guess this other one. Okay.
I'll let you play both. Okay. We'll give you a chance at both. We'll stay with 1989 for the last time there was actually two people involved.
Wait a minute. Maybe we should get. Maybe. I don't know. This. I don't want to incriminate my dad here, but
right.
Should we, choose a sex?
No, I don't think.
Oh.
I know, bad taste.
Why don't you go ahead and make a prediction the last time Dick got a hold of himself?
Within a month?
Within a month?
Would that be okay?
If you say a month, I mean, I'm only going to give you like a 2-day window of opportunity.
Oh.
You got to give me a prediction. Give me a day. Give me a day.
It's April 12th today. I'm not sure why the audience.
I'd say.
It's just like on the Price is
I know.
Right. Yesterday. All right. Yesterday. And here's what we'll do. We'll give you a 24-hour window of opportunity. So if it was today, if it was yesterday, if it was Wednesday,
deal.
You win. All right, Vinny, let me have Dick back, please. Here we go. Dick.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Good to be here.
We have two questions for you.
Okay.
First one, the last time you had sex with another person.
With another person?
Yes.
Ooh.
I know, Dad. Put the thinking cap on.
Feel your pain.
That's tough, isn't it? Maybe you and Shell ought to get together. You know.
Yeah, hey, wait a minute.
That is kind of a tough one. Let's see.
Knock down some walls. Swap gravy.
Well, let's see.
Just give us a decade, Dick.
A decade?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Well, let's see. I'll probably go around 88, 89.
Yeah!
All right, Pop. Thanks, Pop.
89 is correct. You automatically win. Let's find out how you would have done on the other one, though, shall we? Rich, why don't you go ahead and ask him? No, maybe I will.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
Dick?
Yes.
When was the last time you got a good firm grip on yourself?
Well, just last night.
There you go!
When's got
Dad.
you know?
I love you, Dad.
I love you, man. All right, I know you're not here because you like us. You know you're here because you want the money. Stay with us, folks. We'll take our final break. We're coming back with $1,000 for you. Next, Rock 105. We have some folks we want to thank before we finish up here this morning on Rock 105. We want to thank Vince Michaels and Chuck Amok, who are back at the radio station helping us out this morning, helping us run the program. We want to thank Kevin DeMira and Amy Stevens and the entire kick-ass Rock 105 promotions department for putting the whole darn thing together. And our engineer pals, including Miguel Watsky LaRue Roundtree for setting up the broadcast. Yeah, it's your last chance. If you're going to see a nipple, it's now or never.
How about $1,000 instead?
Oh, all right, sounds good to me.
Also like to thank all the folks at Schooners, the fine bartenders, and the watrons. Give it up for the Schooner staff.
And we also want to say special thanks to Haywood Banks for being here with us this morning. And comedian Richard Jenny, his 2 shows tonight and 2 shows tomorrow at the Improv downtown. And thanks to the weekly Grand Scratchers from California State Lottery, who are now ready to give $1,000 to the person who's holding the ticket. Shelley Dunn yanks out right now. You gotta be here to win it.
And the winning number is, I'll give you the last 4 numbers, 8126. The complete number, 222-8126.
You gotta be here to win your dough.
Jump up and down.
8126.
Stand up.
Claim your dough. 81.
Do it now.
26.
Show me your ticket. Come on up. I don't see anyone yet with a winning ticket.
Let's go ahead and pull another one.
All right.
Let's go ahead and pull another one.
Let's try 222-7631.
Again, the last 4 numbers.
7631.
7631.
I see someone really excited back
We've got
in the
a
back.
winner. We have a winner for the $1,000. Thank you, folks. Thanks for coming out to our first live show on 105. Drive safely. Chris Boyer's on the radio with you tomorrow from 7 till 10 with the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. Thanks so much for being the best. We'll see you next Monday.
San Diego's rock and roll wake-up call. Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. Mornings on Rock 105.3. Rock 105.3.